Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I wanted to come on and share with you all um, why I started my home based business and the success that I'm having in my home based business. Why did I start a home based business? Well, first of all, I wanted to start my home based business because I wanted to uh, learn how to better do what I'm doing with my businesses. I have a nonprofit, Phases of Life International Ministries, and I have a home-based business, which is WTA Life Solutions. And I wanted to know how to do it successfully. And in order to do that, I had to join this platform that teaches me how to brand myself and to put myself out there. Now, I've always wanted to be a talk show host. My favorite person that inspired me was, and I had to take this stuff off of my desk because I got a lot of stuff on my desk. I'm working. So I set her beside me, but Oprah, Oprah Winfrey was my first inspiration. And I've always wanted to know what it would take to be a talk show host. And so I remember when I was, I guess, about 17 to 18 years old, maybe, yeah, 16, 17. I would sit in front of the television while I do my work. I was going to Central Piedmont Community College at the time. And I went to school for communications because of Oprah Winfrey. I started out doing communications, radio and television broadcasting. I actually went transferred to Fayetteville State to do radio and television broadcasting. I didn't finish, but later on in life, I completed um, my radio and television broadcasting through Connecticut School of Broadcasting. So I'm so happy that I did that. And now I'm moving in the direction of becoming a talk show host. And I'm starting here on YouTube. And so thank you all for subscribing and being great commenters, and just let me know what you think about myself. And so, Oprah, I love you, and I appreciate you for continuing to inspire people all over the world. What she did for everyday daytime television, I said that I wanted to do in the kingdom of God. And so she was my first inspiration for wanting to be that talk show host. Now that I've started my branding and everything, I'm going to share my screen with you all so that you could see the improvements on my YouTube channel. Now, I only had like, well, I didn't have any at all because I wasn't on, and then I started, and then I started this platform. But when I started this platform, I had about 27 subscribers. So we're going to go to my YouTube channel and see how I'm doing as far as increasing. And I've just started this platform. I guess it's been about 8 weeks now. And so what I want to show is the difference between the 27 subscribers that I had, the improvement that I've made in the last week, because I've only been doing my videos. I started my videos about about maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks. This would be about my second week doing my videos to my YouTube channel. And so we're going to see what the improvement is. And I want you all to see the proof in the pudding. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen. Let me see here. I'm going to minimize that. And I'm going to share. It's a lot of things you got to learn too, as far as let me put my readers on because this is a little writing. Let's see. Yeah, let's do it this way. And I'm going to share. So here we go. All right, so this is the channel dashboard. And as you see here, Phases of Life, Inspiration, and Entertainment on the side with me with my hands crossed. From a photo shoot I did with John Casablanca. Thank you guys. the latest video performance. This is one I posted today. How to not let fear keep you from playing the game. Love that, because over the years, I've been very fearful for trying stuff because I didn't know how to do it. I didn't start my nonprofit because I didn't know how to do it. And I started getting on Google and um, just Googling stuff. And I was going to do my nonprofit by myself, but then I found out it was too much work involved. And so I found somebody to help me with that. I didn't know how to run my businesses. And so my husband brought me the information about SSM, and that is the platform that I use to increase all that I'm doing here. So let's see if, and this is not a part of SSM, but SSM has taught me how to brand myself. And so let's see if I'm increasing. Over here, we'll see channel analytics. The current subscribers, I got 70 subscribers. I've added 24 in the last 28 days, which is awesome. And that's pretty good. I mean, I probably had more than what I thought I had if that's plus 24 in the last 28 days. As far as my views are up, 285 up, which is 290%. Watch time is about 13 minutes, 295%. So that's pretty awesome, right? So I have 70 subscribers. I'm so excited about that. I have on my vision board that I would like to make my living from YouTube and the sales of my books that I've written. So thank you, SSM, for teaching me how to brand myself and increase my my subscribers and do my videos and how to get myself out there. So thank you, Amanda Ray with SSM, for your wonderful platform. Let's see. Go to videos. It says that, I did the testimony of a praying mother. Ooh, that was so good. That video was about a mother who has a daughter, Michaela. Those were the last two videos that I did. Perseverance of Michaela Collins. She talks about her story. And I did an interview with her about her new book, The Season of the Blue Butterfly. Awesome testimony about that. And so while I was talking to her, her mother popped on, talking about how proud she was for her daughter. And so I started a video with her about the testimony of a praying mother, single mother at that. So that's a great video to watch. And so I'm gonna stop sharing my screen here. Stop sharing. Stop share, okay. And here I am. So today I wanted to talk about why I started SSM, and that's one of the reasons why. One of the reasons why I wanted to start SSM, so that I can learn what I need to do in order to increase value towards for my business, and to bring value to the people that are trying to connect with me. And so the main reason why I started doing a home-based business is because, number one, I want to retire my husband. My husband is a hardworking man. He drives a truck for a living, and they are so blessed to have him because he's very meticulous about how he does things, and he's always trying to help somebody. When he walks into a room, he brightens up the whole place, and that's one thing I love about him. And so he's worked so hard to be so young, and I just want to retire him from having to do that by the time he turns 50. And so those of you that are subscribing to my channel, I thank you so much for subscribing and giving me the hope, because that's a part of my vision board, to make a living through my YouTube and the sales of my books. The books that I've written, you can find them on Amazon. The Power of Being Woman, Don't Be Afraid to Stand Alone, You Are the Key to Someone Else's Blessing, telling you about how to live your dreams, overcoming adversities, and following your dreams in phases of life. Also, I did a children's book, couple of children's book. I used to drive for CMS, so I wrote a book for my kids before I left, and that was my gift to them, how to become a model student. And I put in that book everything that I used to teach the children, the little songs I used to teach them. I wrote those down, those character principles that I used to teach them. I put them inside the book. And so that was one of the things that I left for them. And I love y'all. If y'all get to see this video, they used to call me Miss T or Miss Simmons. I'm Mrs. Andrews now. I remarried, thank God. Like I was saying before, I have a wonderful husband, and I want to be able to retire him. I want to be able to live off of the fruits of my labor. And I want to be able to give back to my community. I want to be able to sow seeds into the kingdom, meaning the people that are really trying to live and live their purpose, their life on purpose, with purpose. I want to be able to sow seeds into them and helping them to accomplish their goals, dreams, and ambitions. And so what I want to do is so involved, you know, it's bigger than me, opening of the schools and stuff like that, K through 12, the exercise day at school, things of that nature, along with our nonprofit. That's what I do for free. And so the fact that I did those things without having a platform or audience or all of that on a small level, the things that I did them with a sense of purpose, not knowing that things are going to be the way that they are now. And so all the inspiration that I had through my life, through Oprah Winfrey and Delano Little, who told me, you need to be on television, me being a personal assistant to a talk show host, Kim Jacobs. One thing I tell somebody, if you're going to do something, you need to do it with the spirit of excellence. As her personal assistant, I would, when she asked me to do something or she needed something or whatever, I would run to go do it, not to seem anything, just basically if it was me and I was in that position, my mindset was, would I want them to do it expeditiously, or would I just want them to just kind of lag around and bring it back whenever? No, they're in commercial break. Her makeup needs to be set. Hair needs to make sure it's in place. Her clothes needed to make sure that it was in order. I need to make sure she was prepped for the next set. Her dress, her jewelry, her shoes. I had everything lined up. I'm good at that. Serving, that's my gift. My other gift is the gift of gab. I can talk until the moon goes down and the sun comes up. But I love life and I love family and friends. And one thing about me is I won't waste your time. I don't want to be in a person's life. If I can't make you better at what you're doing, I don't want to do it. So my purpose for being here is to increase life and not to take from it. So thank you all for subscribing, those of you that have subscribed, those of you that are listening to me right now. I just want you to know that I appreciate you and that I wanted to show you that I am increasing. I am getting better at what I'm doing. I hate talking about myself. I love talking about other people and other things. And so this has always been a challenge for me to just talk about myself. I could talk to you about anything. I would love to sit down and talk to you, Oprah, because I know you're going to see this video. I want to sit down and talk to you. I want us to have tea time with Tirzah honey, so you can have tea with me and I talk to you about the things that I've always wanted to talk to you about. And I understand your time is precious and you don't want your time to be wasted like me. I don't want my time to be wasted. You notice in the background green, both of us share the same favorite color, green. Yellow and green are the colors for my ministry as well. I love green and I love yellow. And so at any rate, all of you that I aspire to be like, Les Brown, I thank you for being an awesome mentor to me. I remember you came to speak at the Rock Worship Center, and I went to go take my very last dime out of my account to make sure I purchase, increasing your presentation power and bringing out the millionaire in you, which is not necessarily about money, but bringing out the best that you have within yourself. And so I'm already a millionaire. I'm just trying to let the natural let my natural catch up to my spiritual. So spiritually, I'm already a millionaire. And my purpose for becoming a millionaire is to be able to make a difference in the world and my little world. You know what I'm saying? I can't touch everybody. I might not be able to get to everybody, but there are people that are waiting for me. And with the assistance of those that are already in the position to be a blessing to me, if you have some knowledge that can help me further on get to where I need to be, I encourage you to do that, because you'll be sowing seed in good ground. Also, Amanda Ray, I thank you again for your branding. Your platform is amazing, and I appreciate you. And I think that's about it. All the people that I could thank. Lord have mercy. One of my favorite poets of all time, and I'm not just saying this, because when I was a little girl, I took her book from the library and I had it for years without checking it out. I took it from the library over there off of the plaza. I think it's called what is that? It's a street and it leads into the plaza. If you're from Charlotte, you know what I'm talking about, but I can't think of it right now. But there's a little library on the right-hand side, and I went there, and I was in there pulling out books. And one of the books that I pulled out was a book of poetry from Maya Angelou. And I took that book home, you know, and I kept it for years and years and years. I didn't even read the whole thing, but I kept it. And I shared with Michaela, one of the aspiring authors that I mentor, and I said to her, one of the famous quotes of Maya Angelou, which said, people talks about how people will remember, won't remember what you did or what you said, but they will remember how you make them feel. And so I pray that when you view Phases of Life Inspiration Entertainment, that you remember how you felt when you left me. You left my presence from these videos, that you will become greater, that you will become the ultimate you, that you will be the best version of you could ever imagine, and that you will make a difference, and you will always remember that you're the key to someone else's blessing. I love you. God bless you. And thank you for stopping by and giving me an opportunity to share with you why I joined SSM. And it's to increase who I am from the inside out, to be able to be an influence to other people, to be able to retire my husband, to be able to do something greater than what I was already doing on a higher level or dimension of my own personal life. So continue to live life on purpose with purpose, and know that you are loved and cared for dearly. Thank you again for subscribing to Phases of Life Inspiration Entertainment. My name is Tirzah Andrews, and it has been my pleasure. We'll see you next time.